the destination of dreamers and the place where dreams come true. Nashville, Tennessee, known worldwide as Music City, USA. The unique legacy of our city is built on one foundation, the art of the song.
Welcome to Words and Music, the showcase for Nashville songwriters. Now, here's your host, Harry Chapman.
It's always fun to have you drop by for Words and Music. We've got a great show lined up for you this time. We've got Casey Kelly right here and Todd Cerney down here on the end with some great music for you, both of whom have had great success with a number of artists, and you both have been around Nashville for a long time. You, Todd, when did you first come?
I moved here in 1974.
74, and you...
2 years later,
yeah,
76.
And 76. You grew up in Ohio,
right?
But what brought you to Nashville?
Well, both my guitar teachers told me I had to go to Nashville. So it was one of those things. It was the only place close to where I was, where I could get in a recording studio, and I wanted to be a recording engineer, and that's what I did when I first came.
So you started as an engineer?
Yeah, I did that for 7 years full time, and then I realized that songwriting was the whole center of how the business worked, and I had been writing, of course, but I decided to concentrate totally on songs.
Well, let's talk about the song you're going to do for us first. Good Morning Beautiful. Steve Holy did this, a great hit. Tell me about that song. Well,
the story that I wrote that with a friend of mine, Zach Lyle, who I met for the first time when we wrote it. And the real story of the song was that he saw the title spray painted on the overpass on Demonbreun Avenue as he was driving into town. And I drove over there, and I met him for the first time. He threw out about 6 titles to me that I'd already written. And he said, well, I saw this spray painted, and I said, and that's the best title I've heard in 15 years. And we wrote the song in like less than an hour. And we were sure it was a hit. But then Steve Holy took the song. He didn't even have a record deal, and we pitched it to everyone in town. No one wanted it.
It's amazing.
And he took it, didn't even have a deal. We let him hold it. He cut it. It took 5 years before it came out, after it was cut.
Wow.
They took so long to make his album. They released 3 singles before this.
Right.
And they finally put it out, and put it in the Jennifer Lopez movie first before it came out as a single, But it was a long wait. Long wait.
You just never know what's going to happen with the song once you write it and how long it's going to take.
No, there's no way to tell, Right. Thank God for Mike Curb's wife and daughter, because from what I understand, they're the ones who said keep it on the album, as the album was slowly making its progress, and they were choosing songs and stuff. So.
Well, it's a great song. Would you do it for us now?
All right.
Good Morning Beautiful.
All right,
Todd.
Thanks. Good morning, beautiful. How was your night? Mine was wonderful with you by my side. When I open my eyes and see your sweet face, it's a good morning, beautiful day. I couldn't see the light. I didn't know day from a night. I had no reason to care. But since you came along, well, I can face the dawn, 'cause I know you'll be there. So good morning, beautiful. How was your night? Mine was wonderful with you by my side. When I open my eyes and see your sweet face, it's a good morning, beautiful day. Well, I never worry if it's raining outside, 'cause in here with you, girl, the sun always shines. So good morning, beautiful. How was your night?
Mine was wonderful with you by my side. And when I open my eyes and see your sweet face, it's a good morning, beautiful day. It's a good morning, beautiful day. Good morning, beautiful. It's a beautiful day. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, girl. Good morning, beautiful. It's a beautiful day. Good morning, beautiful.
Have faith in your songs. If you believe them, you never know when they're going to turn and become a major hit like that.
I was able to take the for sale sign off my house after that.
That's right. Thank you, Todd. And we'll be back with more with Todd Cerney and Casey Kelly on Words and Music right after this. Tanya Tucker is singing Soon. Casey Kelly gave us that song. And, you know, we were talking earlier. It's interesting. You grew up in Louisiana, but you wound up in California. And you said everybody was cutting your music here.
I was getting quite a few cuts here. I've always been really lucky in this business. I was a singer, songwriter, artist on Elektra Records. And I got a deal and I put my first record out, and I got covers, and people had covered songs right and left.
Wow.
And actually I didn't know about it at the time. I was being managed by some people who also had my publishing, and at some point later I was working with Phil Everly, and he said, "Man, your songs, you really should go to Nashville," and he encouraged me to come down here. And I came down to sort of sniff around and see what was going on, and I found that I had cuts. And when I went back and looked through the filing cabinet at my managers, they had awards. They had ASCAP awards there.
But you didn't even know about?
I didn't even know I'd ever even gotten them.
I hope you were getting the checks anyway.
Oh, I'm sure they were collecting the money.
Tell me about this song that Tanya did, Soon.
Okay. This is a song I had just 2 lines. Christmas finds her all alone with no call for rejoice, so she calls his codophone just to hear his voice. And I felt like that was a story about a woman dating a married man, and I could just see all of that. And I didn't really have much more than that. And I got together with Bob Regan, who's the president of NSAI, and I told him the lines I had, and I said, "This is what I think it is, and I think the title is Soon," and all this. And he didn't laugh. He said, "Well, let's just try and see what we can do." So we struggled away with it and wrote the song. And actually, once again, as Todd was saying, we had the song. We both were very high on it, and we couldn't really get anybody to be excited about it. And I was working with Wood Newton to begin trying to he was going to publish my songs, and I played it for him, and he said, "Let's do a demo on that right now." And so we just did a little thing with me playing and him turning the knobs, and we did a little deal, and he pitched it to Crutchfield, and they cut it on Tanya.
Awesome. Would you do it for us now?
I'd love to. Yeah. Okay.
Looking back, she thinks about that moment in the sand when what was just a summer fling got so far out of hand. She knew that he was taken, but she gave in anyway, 'cause she believed it when she heard him say, "Soon I'll be free to be with you. Soon I'll be telling you know who the facts of life, that I want you to be my wife, and our dreams will all come true." soon. Christmas finds her all alone with no call for rejoice. So she calls his codophone just to hear his voice. She knows that it's useless, but she does it anyway. She knows how he'll answer before she hears him say, soon. No, I can't talk to you right now, but soon you'll hear a beep and you know how to play this game. Leave your number and your name, and I promise I'll call back soon. Someday slowly turns to never. Tears and champagne offer no solution. He'll say soon to her forever, so she makes her New Year's resolution. Soon she won't call him anymore, and soon when he shows up at her door and asks her when, can I be with you again? It will be her turn to say, oh, I don't know. How about soon?
Great song. Thank you,
Thank you.
Casey.
Thanks,
We're
Greg.
back with more with Todd Cerney and Casey Kelly on Words and Music right after this. Todd Cerney's song, No Mercy, Ty Herndon singing that song. And the song you're going to do for us now was, I think, an ASCAP Song of the Year. Wasn't it about 1987?
87, yeah.
I'll Still Be Loving You. Restless Heart did that. Tell me about it.
Got real lucky. Yeah, I wrote this song with Pat Bunch and Pam Rose, Marion Kennedy. And we wrote it for Kenny Rogers, and of course he didn't cut it. He's
But
got a
it's
lot
sad.
of Kenny Rogers stories.
I know he does.
Yeah,
Dottie
but
got to get there. Yeah.
and Crystal Gale actually had it on hold when Restless Heart went in and cut it. So I don't know
Thank
how
you,
that
Restless Heart.
worked. Yeah,
Would you do it
Restless
for
Heart.
us right now, Todd?
I will
I'll Still
do
Be
it.
Loving You.
All right. Changing my life with your love has been so easy for you, and I'm amazed every day, and I'll need you till all the mountains are valleys and every ocean is dry. I'll be yours until the sun doesn't shine, till time stands still, until the winds don't blow. When today is just a memory to me, I know I'll still be loving you. I'll still be loving you. Never before did I know how loving someone could be. Now I can see you and me for a lifetime, until the last moon is rising. You'll see the love in my eyes, my love. I'll be yours until the sun doesn't shine, till time stands still, until the winds don't blow.
I'll still be loving you. I'll still be loving, I'll still be loving, I'll still be loving you. I'll still be loving, I'll still be loving, I'll still be loving you. I'll still be loving, I'll still be loving, I'll still be loving you.
Todd Cerney, I'll Still Be Loving You. Great hit for Restless Heart. Thanks, Todd. We're going to be back with more Words and Music right after this.
Nashville Songwriters Association International is the world's largest not-for-profit songwriters trade organization. It's dedicated to protecting the rights and serving aspiring and professional songwriters in all genres of music. If you'd like more information on NSAI, call 615-256-3354 or visit our website at NashvilleSongwriters.com.
A couple of CDs you might want to look for at their websites. Todd Cerney's For Sale by Owner, Songs Slightly Used, and Casey Kelly, Him on Self. Which is weird. You can get both of these at their websites and check them out. That CaseyKelly.com, I guess.
.net.
.net and
ToddCerney.com.
.com. It's hard to keep the .nets and the .coms. You're going to do for us a George Strait song, which has kind of become an anthem for George. Cowboy Rides Away.
He uses it as his last encore.
We'll do it for us, and we'll talk a little bit about it. Right. Casey Kelly.
The stakes were high right from the start. And when she dealt the cards, I bet my heart. Now I hold a hand that I can't play. This is where the cowboy rides away. And my heart is sinking like the setting sun, setting on the things I wish we'd done. It's time to say goodbye to yesterday. This is where the cowboy rides away. We've been in and out of love and in between. Now we play the final showdown scene. As the credits roll, a sad song starts to play. This is where the cowboy rides away. And my heart is sinking like the setting sun, setting on the things I wish we'd done. It's time to say goodbye to yesterday. This is where the cowboy rides away. You know, Harry, the last goodbye is the hardest one to say. This is where the cowboy rides away.
That's a great song, and you say you and Sonny Throckmorton wrote that together, and you kind of had the lines, but Sonny kind of.
I had the music. I had all the music.
Okay, the music,
and Sonny had a a flash of inspiration. He had this line, "I turn and walk into the setting sun," and that was the genesis of the song.
But he'd been writing notes on for pages and pages and pages, right?
I thought he'd written the whole lyric out.
Yeah.
And he said, "Okay, now start at the top," and I started playing, and he just kept motioning me to keep playing, and we got to the middle, and he said, "I turn and walk into the setting sun." I said, "Don't you love that?"
Folks, you just never know where songs are going to come from.
But I love Sonny. The song would not have been that way if he hadn't done that.
Thanks, Casey, for being with us. Todd, thank you for being with us as well. And we thank you for dropping by for this edition of Words and Music. We'll see you next time when we hear more great stories about the songs that we listen to on the radio. Thank you.